But let's start here this morning. I mean, the Constitution allows fair discrimination, and employment equity is fair discrimination. But that's the word coming from Mzwanele Manyi, a policy consultant.
Yeah, well, he weighed in on a debate on JJ Tabane's show that was partly sparked by that Dis-Chem saga. Now, if you're not sure what the saga is, let's remind you for a second. It was a leaked memo from Dis-Chem CEO Ivan Saltzman telling management the company was placing a moratorium on the appointment of white staff.
The law started. Companies were allowed to set their own targets, and they failed to do this. They are supposed to set their own targets in line with economic active population. Now, if you look at the economic active population on a high level, what does it look like? About 75% is Africans. Let me make numbers easy for myself. About 80% is Africans. About 10% is colours. About another 10% it's whites. And you've got the Indians at 3%. Those are the economic active population. So if there's more than 100 on this number, then you must take from Africans, make it them 77 or something. So something to that effect. So those are the economic active population numbers, which are done by Stats SA, Labour Force surveys, all of that. These things get worked out. So when you say equitable representation, it's not some thumbsuck. We're saying at all levels of the organizations, you must reflect these numbers, top to bottom.
You must reflect the national demographics.
Yeah, not national, economic active population.
Okay.
Economic, because you see, the difference between national demographics and economic active population is that national demographic, let's say everybody at 60, but at 60 you might just find somebody's in jail. And is not economically active, that person. At that particular number, somebody is a quadriplegic, is totally disabled, cannot do anything, as it were. There are quite a few things that happen on the demographics. So that's why we have to be very granular with the language and talk about economic active population, so that we talk about people that can be usable in the economic space. So we've got to reflect those numbers. So companies were given the opportunity to do this, to set their own targets and all of that, and given time and monitor the targets and all of that. Companies failed to do this.